Man, I really hate that they botched the opportunity to name this installment Bad Boys for Life since it's the fourth one, and name the last one Bad Boys Ride or Die instead. But oh well. Now let's get started on my review for Bad Boys Ride or Die. Let's go. What's going on, all my Flicksers? This is JC from Jacey Flicks, and I just got back from watching Bad Boys Ride or Die. Now, before I do get started with my review, please know that this will be a spoiler-free review, just in case you haven't seen it yet in theaters, or if you're planning on seeing it this weekend in theaters. Also, please make sure that you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on more movies that I'm reviewing just like this. So, Bad Boys Ride or Die stars Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Paola Nunez, Vanessa Hudgens, and more. It's rare for a movie franchise to continue to entertain and please fans with every installment, but the Bad Boys franchise does, and it has been for years. Of course, it centers around our two stars with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence as Miami narcotics detectives, Mike Lowrey and Marcus Burnett, and although it doesn't reinvent the wheel with the narrative, it still reaches new heights with this one. This time, Mike and Marcus are on a mission to clear the name of their beloved Captain Conrad Howard, Joe Pantoliano, appearing only through certain dream sequences and video recordings. The plot initially seems to kind of disregard any developments that took place from the last film, Bad Boys for Life, to focus on our two-star detectives. However, scriptwriters Chris Bremner and Will Beall balanced the spotlight on Lawrence and Smith while integrating characters from the previous film, including Rita, Paola Nunez, Callie, which is played by Vanessa Hudgens, and Dom, which is played by Alexander Ludwig. It's even nice to see a return from Jacob Scipio, aka Armando, who plays Mike's son, who we saw in jail from the previous installment. A nice surprise to see in this film are the scenes between Mike and Armando that carry surprising emotional weight that kind of adds some depth to the fun tone that we are used to getting with a lot of these movies. Although Seahorn's role is very limited compared to her standout performance in Better Call Saul, she brings a fresh dynamic to the ensemble. Will Smith remains the dramatic anchor of the film, juggling the character's typical wit with more somber moments this go around involving Armando. Lawrence, on the other hand, embraces his comedic timing, especially as his character Marcus struggles with a health issue throughout this film. This role reversal from the previous sequels injects new energy into their established chemistry. In previous films, it's always the opposite, where Mike, aka played by Will Smith, is the cool character and Marcus, aka Martin Lawrence, is the dramatic loud one. With this fourth installment, both characters switch that dynamic. Although it doesn't work all the time, it's nice to see that switch in this one. The directors, collectively known as Adil and Bilal, who are the same directors that did Bad Boys for Life, return in this and truly shine in it. Their direction, characterized by kinetic camera work and creative visuals, breathes new life into this series, taking inspiration from Bad Boys 1 and 2 from Michael Bay, but also adding their own type of flair to this film, just like they did with the last movie. The action is top-notch like always, including a really entertaining scene involving Reggie from Bad Boys 2, if you guys recall him. That was a memorable scene for sure. Though this does bring me to the negatives. While some elements of Ride or Die are undeniably silly, with cheesy dialogue and occasionally misfired jokes, the film's infectious energy and humor really outweighs these flaws. The villain is, of course, forgettable and very one-dimensional. Also, the plot is a bit predictable, with some scenes that you kind of have to disregard some bit of logic and go into this film just to have fun. As always, this film, just like the previous ones, is just another good popcorn flick that is just dumb fun. I mean, I personally had a blast with it. Adil and Bilal elevate the franchise with their directorial flair, proving that even after 3 decades, these bad boy films can still deliver an entertaining and dynamic cinematic experience with our two stars leading the way. With all that being said, you guys, I'm going to give Bad Boys Ride or Die 3.5 flames out of 5 and a pretty fire rating.
It's nice.
Although this film isn't great and does have its flaws, it is still worth watching, and I recommend it to all fans of action films and even of the Bad Boys franchise, period. I was definitely excited to see this film. It didn't let me down, although I do prefer some of the previous films before this. And trust me, I might come out with a video soon describing which ones are my favorite. But nonetheless, this was one of my more anticipated films of this year, and I'm glad I saw it. All right, guys. So are you looking forward to seeing this film, or if you have seen it already, what did you think about it overall? Did you think it was better than the last one, which was Bad Boys for Life? Or did you prefer Bad Boys for Life over this one? Let me know in the comments below. Last thing before I do go, you guys, please make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date. My name's Jacey from Jacey Flicks, and until next time, I'm out.